Boy, what a TV show that I just saw. Usually, I'm not much into like TV shows, you know. I hate like spending like hours watching just a bunch of TV shows. I select few, you know, that I genuinely love, and sometimes I pick it up few time of my day, you know, to watch a little, you know. So recently, I decided to check on the recent animation on from Amazon Prime, Invincible, which is based on a comic book from you know, like some bunch of superheroes, you know. But this one, uh, just like you know, the boys, it's quite different, you know. It's not like your typical cliched, you know, superhero story, which I genuinely love it, you know. Um, the of course so if you never saw this TV show, I highly recommend to you, okay? Even if you're not like superhero fan, you know, just go watch it. It's full of emotions, you know, by the end of the season one, you know. Um I genuinely love it, you know. Um so I don't even know where do I gotta begin. If you never watched this TV show, I highly recommend you to watch it. It's really good. Okay, if you're a fan of The Boys, you know, it it has everything. Okay, it's not for children, by the way, but it's for adults. Okay, because boy, this TV show, Jesus Christ, I I saw The Boys. Okay, The Boys have gore, you know. I saw Mortal Kombat, you know, Scorpion's Revenge. It has gore, okay? But I never saw a TV animation show so much gory than Invincible. And boy, I love it. Boy, I fucking love it, that show, right? The story is about one guy who has a father who is a superhero, like he's sort of a Superman type superhero powers, you know, he has that kind of power, you know, he's basically indestructible, alright? Now, of course, as a son of the father who has superpowers, he also has, okay, in the beginning he didn't had, you know, like this kind of superpowers, and he accidentally discovered it, and through the progression of the TV show, you know, he starting gaining training. You know, his father starts training him. He starting discovering his powers. You know, and he is starting entering into this superhero stuff. You know, and the beginning it's kind of a boring. You know, it's a little boring. It's a little cliched. But the things it got suddenly unexpected, where um where in the end of the first episode they just make a bloodbath. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna explain what just happened. I just gonna recommend you to watch it. But if I ruin it for you, I'm really sorry, okay? But yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh, I love it, Jesus. So this boy, he calls himself the Invincible or Invincible, um, which is voiced by Stephen Yeun. By the way, he did an amazing job, and also J.K. Simmons, who portrayed as the Omni Man character, is he they did a good job, okay? And surprisingly, in this TV show, it has everything, you know, everything, you know, you can find everything. Some few things kind of fall apart, you know, but it's completely fine. For example, there is a moment that it felt for me a little bit frustrated, but you know, it's not like much of a complaint, you know, like the relationship dynamic between Amber and Mark. Yeah, Mark is the, you know, the main protagonist. So um you know, yeah, sure, they fell into that cliche, you know, that he's a superhero, he cannot reveal his identity, you know, and he's starting basically ruin his own life, you know. then he's basically ruining, yeah, with everything, with a relationship with the girl that he has, started kind of fell apart. It's kind of a like a cliche, but this is not important. Okay, this is major detail, major minor details, that of course is personal life, but as I said, in this show, it has everything: alien civilization, um, other villains, other superheroes, and the way that they portray, all this superhero stuff and alien invasion and especially the collateral damages. Oh boy, Jesus Christ, holy shit! And the superheroes, they they really show a lot of vulnerability, because people have different superpowers, and it has people, and just because they are superheroes, they doesn't mean they are invincible. Even the protagonist is like vulnerable, so in the TV show or in the comic, whatever, it has this kind of a facility which is located in the Pentagon. That there's it's like some kind of a super hospital for the superheroes and all that stuff. They have a lot of advanced technologies that they usually kept as a secret, from the public. There's also one moment. They are two villains, basically it's one who is cloning himself. Someone frees them from the prison, they start escaping, and apparently these two main villains, they are scientists, they can fabricate, um, like create a new type of organic body, and transfer their conscience into another, in order to clone. This concept is exactly what I was thinking. You know. Um, I don't know if I mentioned in the video of Diary of a Madman, where I used Fedora. I don't know if I mentioned the cloning process. But I think that cloning process in this TV show is one of the most accurate that can possibly exist, okay? And I love it, okay? I'm genuinely happy that like I'm not the only one who has this type of thinking, or who has this kind of ideology of cloning. It is amazing, okay? 10 out of 10, okay? So yeah, going back into the story, um, so who freed this character, these two characters? Well, just find out by watching, okay? So yeah, there's a team, like team, like they're the young superhero team. um a lot of intrigue scenarios happen. It's quite hilarious, and yeah, sometimes it's kind of annoying and boring, but it didn't bother me. I love the animation. And speaking of animation, uh, a few things that starting distracting me into the TV show. Um, in the background, if you're gonna focus very well, not focusing on the main characters, but on the background, the characters from like very distant background, they are in 3D. They're 3D models, and sure, it's a little bit distracting, but I love how they manage to mix, this 3D and 2D simultaneously. Um, of course, if you don't pay much attention, of course you will notice, okay? But yeah, the characters further, they are they're 3D models, and who is like a little bit near to the screen, they're in 2D. They managed to animate very cleverly this part, not like the X arm, okay? X arm can go fuck themselves, okay? Fucking hell, why did I say that? Jesus. In case you don't know, X arm, it's it's a thing, okay? So X arm is a TV show. It's a Japanese TV anime based on the manga as usual, which unfortunately they they took this adaptation very poorly. They adapted very poorly. Very bad executed. Okay, so the the animation is dog shit. Okay, it's garbage. All right. Um, there are a few parts on this animation that one specific shot is in 2D and the next shot can be in 3D. The main animation is fully 3D, and sometimes you can find characters who are in 3D sharing the same screen who are the this with the same sharing the same screen with the characters who are made in 3D, so 2D and 3D in the same screen. You know, this just boggles my mind. I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck greenlighted that shit. But anyway, let's just. I digress. Okay, I fucking digress on saying about this. Okay. So anyway, going back into the Invincible, a lot of characters have their own motivation. For example, you see a few characters who you think maybe they're not important, maybe they're only for this episode. You're wrong. Okay, you damn wrong. The minor villains, who appear only in one single episode, they can appear in another one. I love it. Okay. Um, and of course there are few villains that they have their motivation, they have their objective. It's a very well done animation, very well done comic book. I never read it, okay, but based on what I saw on the adaptation, I love it, okay. So I saw that it's being renewed for two more seasons. I hope. Listen, I love it, the TV show, okay, and I'm really excited to see what's coming next, okay, because again, I'm not going to spoil anything, okay. It's up to you to watch it the rest, okay, and experience by yourself. Because trust me, the twist, ooh, it's kind of shocking you, and in the end, it's gonna be a little bit tear jerky because I gotta confess, okay, I gotta confess, I shared some, I dropped some tears, but yeah, it's part of life. Come on, Jesus Christ, what are you, robot? This TV show again is gonna be renewed with two more seasons. I hope it's not gonna fall into the Stranger Things effect that it begins on the first season strongly and then starting declining and declining. I really hope that this animation has a good future, for a TV show. And this is what I wanted, okay? Because a TV show, I'm so sick of live action TV shows bullshit. Give the animators some work, and I love it. Okay, because I personally respect the work, the of the animators, and artists, um, the storyboard artist, and everyone who involves into the animation process. I love it, okay? And I hope that they're gonna continue. I hope of course, the comics they already had a little bit advanced, as usual, because it's an adaptation. But for me, I'm not gonna read the comics, in order to experience very well, because sometimes you have to lose a little bit of your imagination, but you get it. I'm a little bit lazy, but yeah. So anyway, the Invincible, my final rating is 9 out of 10. Okay, it's a I know that the superhero genre is oversaturated because of the motherfucking MCU and DC, but um The Boys and Invincible are top notch, okay? They're good, okay? They're good, period. So anyway, folks, that's whew, oh boy, I feel good to take that thing from your chest. You know, you wanted to, you just sometimes wanted to throw away everything you out from your chest. But yeah, today I did it, okay? Because yeah, this TV show is fucking brutal. Yeah, so I'm sorry if this review went a little bit, you know, wild. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I'm just having a little bit of emotions here, a little bit of emotions there. But yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. I'm genuinely appreciate it, and I love you so much. Thank you for continuing watching my videos. Um, Thank you everyone for subscribing to me, and everyone who is going to subscribe to me as well, whoever he's going to, if you are going to smash the like button, I genuinely appreciate it. Hell, not even just for watching this video, I genuinely appreciate it. I love you so much. Thank you everyone, and again, watch the just go watch it. If you love animation, and just watch it, okay? And if you already watch it, let me know in the comments below what do you think. If you love it, if you hate it, it's okay. If you hate it, it's totally fine, you know? It's totally fine. For me, I love it, okay? But if you hate it, it's okay, you know? People are different. Whew. Anyway, my name is Rasputin the Afslav, and I am out.
What will you have after 500 years?
You, Dad. I still have you.